Szevasztok, Sziltól vagyok a LootMastaZ-tól, ez pedig ismételten a Strategic Mind Fight for Freedom. Annyi fog történni ezúttal, hogy új játékba kezdünk, méghozzá az amerikai kampányba, mivel de sikerült befejeznünk a brit kampányt, ami hát meglepően gyorsan véget ért az olaszországi partra szállással, úgyhogy most akkor gondolom, hogy nincs más hátra, mint előre Olaszországból meglássuk, hogy hová vezet minket az amerikai szál.
The best diplomatic effort. As Europe burns, the new world has finally come to rescue the old. After victories in North Africa and Italy, the Allies are bringing the full might of the US Army to Europe, intent on ending the threat of Nazism once and for all. With the Allies invading from the west and the Red Army pushing from the east, the German army is caught between a rock and a hard place. But the cornered enemy is always the most dangerous one. You will take the role of Supreme Allied Commander Dwight Eisenhower, and although the war is in its last stages, you will have your hands full. The desperate Germans still have plenty of tricks up their sleeves. Generals Montgomery and Patton are at each other's throats. The Soviets have their own agenda, and back in America, a terrible new weapon is being developed, bound to change the course of history. Keep your faith staunch and your arms resolute. Great battles lie ahead. Godspeed, General Eisenhower.
Szóval, a későbbi amerikai elnökkel, Dwight Eisenhowerrel fogok játszani. Hát meglássuk, hogy mit vár ránk. Leportolok mindent. Ó, igen, partra szállunk. Utálok partra szállni. Utálok partra szállni. Utálok partra szállni.
D-Day is upon us. American forces and our British allies are coming in to save Europe from the Nazis. General Donovan, any new intel on the enemy defenses?
Nothing new. The bulk of Army Group B is deeper inland, far from the landing zone. And Field Marshal Rommel is on vacation.
The enemy isn't expecting us, just as planned. Monty, how goes the landing? A situation report now.
Our forward units have already landed. Now they have to secure themselves a beachhead by taking Ouistreham and Port and Bessin-Upan.
As soon as we take the ports, we'll start landing our main forces as they arrive.
We can hardly hope for a successful landing before we destroy the forts at the Atlantic Wall. As long as they're operational, our units on the shore will be caught between a rock and a hard place.
You are correct, but luckily, we've got the fleet artillery and strategic bombers. If we use it well, we will have more than enough capacity to level those forts.
Besides, our paratroopers already landed in the enemy's rear near Argence to neutralize the Merville gun battery and capture the airfield for us. Soon, it will be the Hun between the rock and the hard place.
Hú. Szóval. Szerencsére nagy valamit nem kell csinálni. Azt mondja, hogy el kell foglalnunk a két kikötőt. Ezt és ezt. Azt mondja, destroy the coastline fortification, neutralize the Merville gun battery. Arra van nekünk itt egy ilyen egységünk. Support the landing with strategic aviation. Damage done to enemy units.
forces are comprised of both core and non-core units.
Ezt tudjuk. Igen, a problém ott van, hogy nincsen ugyebár. Nézzük csak a légvédelmük, esetlegesen van-e valami. Nem úgy nézem.
Ammunition and fuel icons next. Watch out, it's anti-aircraft overwatch fire. It is costly to attack the enemy positions protected by anti-aircraft units. Try making a preliminary attack on the enemy anti-aircraft units to disable their overwatch ability before sending any aircraft squadrons to engage them.
We'll swoop down on them. Dropping it. Absolute carnage.
Tactical bombers are flying artillery and a great tool for wreaking havoc on any enemy troops, although you have to be careful of the anti-aircraft units' overwatch and fire support. It is better to scout the enemy positions before sending in bombers. Do not leave your tactical bombers without protection. Remember, they are a prime target for enemy fighter planes.
Got a visual on the target. Nothing but smoking wreckage.
Nagyon jó.
Ships consist of various ship parts such as hull, engine, main gun, second gun, anti-aircraft gun, and others. Most of them have their own HP indicating their current state. When hull HP drops to 0, the ship is destroyed. Ship firepower depends on the current HP of...
Cheat.
Oh, it's on! To St. Montana for sure.
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being...
Azt is tudjuk.
Go ham on 'em!
Your unit has been withdrawn from a supply zone.
Köszönjük az
To
infókat.
St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny. To St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny.
All city, forest, and mountain terrain offer much better protection from...
Nagyon jó, köszönjük.
Red-blooded Americans with guns. Marching formation. Oh, it's on. Who are we fighting today, Sarge? On our way over there.
Valaki ránk lőtt valahonnat. Jó van, semmi vész. Nézzük akkor, hogy itt mit tudunk elérni. Tehát itt viszont ezt kell elfoglalni.
Who are we fighting today, Sarge?
Vannak az
All American
ejtőernyőseink.
infantry. We will hold the line. We're moving.
Beware the fire support of the enemy artillery if...
Our units have secured one of the German airfields.
Excellent. I'll give orders to send in the tactical aviation.
Multiple Luftwaffe planes have been spotted approaching the area of operations. Prepare for an air raid.
Jó, hát attól még nem kakkeljük össze magunkat.
Grunts, form up. Attention! Double time, people!
The Merville gun battery's been neutralized.
Excellent. Those weapons were a serious threat to our landing troops. I'm glad that battery is no more.
Key asset captured. Forward, boys! Attack! All American infantry.
Swift and deadly.
Troops in the shallows are very vulnerable. It is best to leave the beach area as soon as possible, especially if there are enemy troops nearby.
Grunts, form up. Understood, sir. Oh, it's on! Fire at will!
Így. Akkor fogjuk a taktikai önrepülőgépet.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority.
Jó, tudjuk mire kell a vadászgép. Vadászgép arra kell, hogy...
Approaching at high speed. Target is no more.
Nézzük, hogy
Who called the air support?
bombázni mit lehet még itten. Például ezt itt.
Bomb strike inbound.
Kitűnő.
This is a long-range fighter plane. It has a bit lower combat parameters, but higher fuel capacity.
Jó van, örvendünk. Még valamire. Cuppolmányt nincsen. Ezt a hármat majd a stratégiai bombázókkal. Hát esetleg...
Payload deployed.
Valahol légvédelem van. Itt. Jó.
We'll swoop down on them.
Ha van légvédelem, akkor
Payload
azt le is lehet
deployed.
bombázni.
Combat mission successful. Coordinates received.
Nagyon jó. Első napnak elegendő.
This unit is on the verge of defeat. Send the unit to the service zone where it can be reinforced. The service zone is a 1 hex range around an infrastructure.
We've got reinforcements approaching the coast.
Nagyon jó.
It will all be over soon, I'll see to it. On the move. Time to prove myself. Aces high. Proceeding. Understood. Engaging. Nerves of steel, hearts of iron. Approaching at high speed. Understood. Engaging.
This is a long-range bomber. It has higher fuel capacity.
Tudjuk, köszönjük.
Bomb strike inbound. Nothing.
Finally, those damned forts have been dealt with. With those things firing all guns, our boys on the beach couldn't even raise their heads.
Splendid. That will teach their Jerrys not to rely too much on their concrete boxes.
Oké.
Am I accurate? I'm a goddamn surgeon. Precision bombing in progress. Bomber squadron is here. Payload deployed. Nothing but smoking wreckage. Tactical bomber here. Got a visual on the target. Flying leathernecks.
Na, még valahol valami? Szórakoztató jellegű műsor? Nincs? Jó, köszönjük.
Attention! Key asset captured.
It seems our boys have gotten a solid foothold. The Germans have been kicked out of all the coastal key points.
Great news. Now the second wave can land. The first phase of the operation is successful. Now we must expand the beachhead by taking the following settlements: St. Lo, Coutances, Bayeux, Tourigny-sur-Vire, Villers-Bocage, Cannes, and Granville-Langaneri.
Jó. Joggal merül fel a kérdés, hogy mégis mivel. Ezek Miért kékek? Miért nem kapom én meg az irányítást fölöttük a szeszé? Értem én, hogy na, de hát akkor is.
Red-blooded Americans with guns. St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny. Marching formation. Fighting the good fight, yes sir. Drop 'em! Grunts, form up. On our way over there.
Ranger team waiting for orders. Anytime, anywhere.
GIs are here. Double time, people.
Van itt még akármi, amit tudok irányítani? Hajók.
A destroyer is an escort ship equipped with medium caliber naval guns, anti-aircraft guns, torpedoes, and anti-submarine depth charges. It is inferior to capital ships in terms of combat potential. However, it is able to detect enemy submarines with sonar and destroy them with depth charges. A destroyer also provides fire support versus air attacks.
Tudjuk ezt az egészet, tudjuk, köszönjük szépen.
Grunts, form up. Infantry moving out. Fighting the good fight, yes sir. Understood, sir. Red-blooded Americans with guns.
Hú, baszki, de mennyien vagytok.
You have captured an enemy supply point intact. It can now be used to supply your troops.
Tudjuk. Ezt mind tudjuk. Nézzük csak, van itt nekünk valami.
Capital ships are equipped with long-range, powerful main guns capable of striking through an armored deck. Secondary guns can repel approaching escort ships with barrage fire. Capital ships are vulnerable to
Francba is az egésszel. Miért nem tudok kapni irányított szárazföldi egységeket? Aztán...
The U.S. Air Force is here. We provide the delicate touch.
Elvileg van itt nekünk egy B-26-osunk, hát mondjuk rá azzal
Surgical strike incoming.
Aki elmenekült.
GIs are here. Infantry on the move.
Ebből kifolyólag akkor
Bomber squadron is here.
megnézzük, hogy így mit tudunk
Surgical
kezdeni.
strike incoming. No need to tell me twice.
Jó. Mondhatni akkor ezzel még is volnánk. Nézzük, mi vár ránk az éjszaka.
General Eisenhower, we're about to be in a spot of bother. My scouts report incoming panzers from the southeast. It seems the German counterattack is coming.
I believe you'll find a way to repel it. The German armor beats ours, but our bombers beat all, and we have total air superiority. Destroy those tanks, Monty. That should cool the Germans down a bit.
Jó.
Anti-tank artillery is effective against tanks.
Tank crew awaiting orders. Relocating. With overwhelming force.
An anti-tank unit has overwatched your troops. When your unit enters gun range of an enemy with active overwatch ability, it is automatically attacked. You can disable the enemy overwatch by attacking it. It is better to do a reconnaissance before sending in your armored forces.
Who are we fighting today, Sarge? Fire at will!
Ranger team waiting for orders. Time for thrilling heroics.
Ja.
You have selected an entrenched unit. When a ground unit finishes its turn while still being able to move, It gains 1 level of entrenchment. The unit can have up to 6 levels of entrenchment. Each level of entrenchment increases all defenses by 1. The unit loses all levels of entrenchment when it moves. Naval and aircraft units cannot gain entrenchment. Each attack against an entrenched unit reduces the entrenchment level by 1.
Fighting the good fight, yes sir. Marching formation.
Just me and the boys, cracking some tanks open. Tank busters relocating.
Am I accurate? I'm a goddamn surgeon.
Aha. Kellene valahogy földeríteni valamit.
Attention! Onwards!
Jó, továbbra se látunk.
Bomber squadron is here.
Továbbra se látunk légi fedezetet innen.
Surgical strike incoming.
Reméljük, hogy nincsen is.
En route. Who called the air support? Payload deployed. Bomber squadron is here. Bomb strike inbound.
Jó.
Tactical bomber ready for duty. Got a visual on the target. Flying leathernecks. Scorched earth. Enemy is trying to escape. Running low on ammo. Running low on ammo. En route.
Nincsen semmi már bombázom.
Nerves of steel, hearts of iron. Eyes on target.
The German counterattack has been crushed. The Panzerwaffe will remember this day for as long as they'll exist.
Making Uncle Sam proud. Fighter squadron reporting. This ain't my first rodeo.
Annak kimondottan örvendünk. Jó, tehát mondhatjuk azt, hogy nyugatról, vagyis hogy keleten minden rendben van, úgyhogy most akkor el kell indulnunk így itt valahogy nyugatnak.
Proceeding.
Nem te veled.
Red-blooded Americans with guns. GIs are here. Key asset captured. Attention! Infantry moving out. Another one down.
Ez miek?
The U.S. Air Force is here. Like greased lightning.
Damn, should have stayed on the farm.
Our aircraft can now use this airfield.
Who are we? The big damn heroes. Stars and stripes forever. We are on the move.
Jó.
An anti-aircraft unit is a powerful
Repositioning.
Tank squadron standing by. The Yanks are coming.
To St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny. Damn, should have stayed on the farm. Who are we fighting today, Sarge?
Tactical bomber here.
It will all be over soon. I'll see to it.
Oké, ott a légvédelem.
Tactical bomber ready for duty. Dropping it. They don't want a second helping. Orders confirmed.
Valamivel esetleg
Here to
el
cover
tudok
your
érni.
back. Orders confirmed.
Nem tudom elérni így.
If it's within our range, it will not survive. Capital ship relocating. Begin the barrage.
Transmission received.
Jó. Nézzük akkor a következő napot.
Ike, it seems the Hun command has decided to finally get a grip on the situation. According to my agents, a train loaded with German troops and equipment is currently headed for Sanlo. If they reach the destination and disembark, you'll have your hands more than full.
Thank you, Bill. Our landings took the Germans by surprise, but they were going to react sooner or later. And thanks to your intel, they won't do as much damage as they could have. We'll try to destroy the enemy forces while they are still on the move. I will be landing as well, along with the rest of my command staff. I will oversee the invasion personally.
Recon vehicle ready to roll.
Szóval, hogy a Recon az HQ. Irgalmas úristen. A hülyeség, ha fájna.
Yes, Commander.
Jó, először is nézzük, hogy mi fán teremnek itt a dolgok.
St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny.
Running low on ammo. Dropping it.
Your aircraft are out of ammunition. In order to rearm, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within supply zone. Carrier-based aircraft can use carriers as an airfield.
Running low on ammo. Payload deployed. Absolute carnage. Running low on ammo. Got a visual on.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within a supply zone. Carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
Running low on ammo.
Ammunition is dangerously low.
Na és akkor.
We will hold the line. Infantry moving out. Take aim! Double time, people! Fighting the good fight, yes, sir. Open fire! All American infantry. For peace and freedom!
Itten meg is vagyunk. Úgyhogy az itt földgyűlöm lett
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
irányítjuk át errefelé.
Without
My scouts have spotted a Tiger tank division arriving at the village of Villers-Bocage. It's led by Mikhail Whitman, one of the best tank aces in the Panzerwaffe.
I heard about him. A veteran of the Eastern Front, been a bogeyman for the Russians for almost 3 years. They say he alone has scored more than 200 kills.
Makes his Tiger all the more precious a trophy. Hopefully with Whitman still inside. Who knows how many of our boys he can knock out before he's stopped?
Let's not find out. Give word for our troops to start the hunt. Whitman must be neutralized.
Megoldjuk, azt nyomjuk.
Any orders for us?
Strength and muscle and army work.
Tanks ready for duty.
Be careful when you send your tanks into city, mountain, and forest terrain.
Tudjuk.
Field artillery ready for duty. Got a job that requires indiscretion?
Reconnaissance is extremely important.
Not much of a disguise you've got, boy.
És akkor nézzük, hogy mink is van itt.
Who are we? The big damn heroes. Anytime, anywhere. Any orders for us? Covering ground. One high explosive coming right.
Your unit has just triggered an overrun skill. Every time a unit with an overrun skill defeats an enemy unit, it gains the ability to move and attack again.
All American infantry.
Yes, Commander. The Yanks are coming.
Red-blooded Americans with guns. Attention!
Ez tüzel még rá.
Capital ship reporting. Read you loud and clear.
De nem sokáig.
Gunners, do your jobs. Attack the enemy. To your battle stations.
Kitűnő. Tüzérség nélkül maradtak abban a pillanatban.
We provide the delicate touch.
Aces high.
GIs are here.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
Grunts, form up. Onwards. Infantry moving out.
Artillery is the basis of the firepower of your forces. It can weaken enemy fortifications to allow your troops to attack without heavy losses. It is also good for defense, as it provides fire support to the ground units within its range.
Tudjuk, mire jó a tüzérség. Köszönjük szépen.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Éppen lőtávolon kívül van.
What's your order?
Jó. Szerintem ezzel így meg is vagyunk. Szóval itt van a train konvoj. És hol van Wittmann? Azt a francsot tudja, ugye?
Can't hide from me.
Szóval, hogy te leszel itt a Wittmann, ugyebár? Jó van.
Need to resupply. Dropping it.
Our strategic aviation was most impressive in this operation. Good thing the Air Force took a break from bombing the enemy rear and decided to help out on the front line as well.
Getting the Air Force to support us took some convincing. Those gentlemen claimed deploying our bombers here would be like hunting ducks with a flak cannon. Turns out, with the resistance this heavy, carpet bombing was exactly what we needed.
Nagyon jó.
All American infantry.
Need to resupply. Scorched earth.
Tovább csapassuk akkor Wittmann egységét.
Coordinates received. We provide the delicate touch. En route. Tactical bomber here. Share this ration. Understood. We'll swoop down on them. Share this ration. No need to tell me twice. Flying leathernecks. Enemy is trying to escape.
Erre elmenekül, bazd meg. Hát ilyen nincs.
Read you, loud and clear.
Stars and stripes forever. Guts and glory. Thus,
A fresh report is just in. It seems Mikhail Whitman is finally dead.
It seems?
Read you.
Considering the tank's ammo reserve has exploded, the former crew is not very easy to identify. But yes, I do have a feeling the world has seen the last of Whitman.
affirmative.
Úgy legyen. És akkor az a train convoy is hol a minkben van.
Rest easy. We're here to intervene.
Intercept the train convoy.
Any orders for us? Relocating. One high explosive coming right up.
Strength and muscle and army work. Take the shot. It's ours.
Hát itt korán fogtunk már pedig mindent. Akárhogy is van.
U.S. Army Rangers.
Red-blooded Americans with guns. Understood, sir. To St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny.
Valószínűleg innen indul és jut majd el erre felé, de hát a céljához nem fog elérni. Mert hát, hogyan? Amikor itt tesz a minkő engem. Van 3 vadászom még szolgálatra. Hát az most éppen nem igazán fog,
Recon vehicle prime for action.
nem igazán fog semmit jelenteni.
We will hold the line. To St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny. Who are we fighting today, Sarge?
This ain't my first rodeo.
Gyalogság.
Tanks ready for duty. Open fire. Covering ground. Maximum firepower.
For the U.S. Navy. Relocating. Battle stations, everyone. Put a shell in them.
The All-American Armor.
Semmi.
To St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny.
Tank squadron standing by.
Attention! Key asset captured. Double time, people!
Fast and hard-hitting.
Yes, Commander.
Stay alert. Stay alive. Not much of a disguise you've got, boy.
I want that target erased from existence. I want that target erased from existence. Fear and trembling.
Egész jók vagyunk, mit mondjak, egész jók vagyunk. Jó, nézzük a következő tornost.
Fighter squadron reporting.
To St. Montana for sure. Everything is tiny. For peace and freedom!
Shock and awe. Open. The German reinforcement convoy has been blown to bits. Give Director Donovan my regards for the tip.
Good job, Omar. Hitler will need some time to recoup those losses. More time than we intend to give him, that's for sure.
Setting up.
Where do you need us? U.S. Army Rangers. Time for thrilling heroics.
Infantry on the move! Infantry on the move!
We hear you. The Yanks are coming. Tank squadron standing by.
Stay alert, stay alive.
Yes, Commander. We're on it.
Armor won't save them.
Jó.
Tactical bomber ready for duty. Understood. Share this ration. Flying leathernecks. Who called the air support? Orders confirmed. Who called the air support? Surgical strike incoming. Bomber squadron is here. Nice infrastructure. Shame if something happened to it. Flying to the coordinates. Am I accurate? I'm a goddamn surgeon. Tactical bomber here. Coordinates received.
A cannon is not a toy. It's the toy.
Azok ide. Ti pedig nézzük, hogy itt mi történik. Mi ez itt? Ez itt egy panzer, késői Panzer 3-as.
Won't let a mouse slip through.
Yes, Commander. Time to confess.
To the priest.
Say the word. Not much of a disguise you've got, boy. Burning diesel. Got him in my sights.
The all-American armor. With overwhelming force.
Understood, sir. Fire at will! Who are we fighting today, Sarge? Forward, boys! Attack!
Nerves of steel, hearts of iron. Engaging bogey.
Nagyszerű.
Red-blooded Americans with guns. Infantry moving out. Grunts, form up. Marching formation.
Yes, Commander. On our way, sir.
Így, hát akkor itt már nem maradt nagyon semmi, amit tudnánk használni. Erre a smotán úristenit, bazd meg, hogy vissza kellett
All
foglalniuk
American
ezt a
infantry.
szart.
We'll swoop down on them. Orders confirmed. Who called the air support? We smoked them out. Coordinates received.
This will defend. Drop them!
Recon vehicle reporting.
Ez a miénk.
What's your order? Right on.
Tank crew awaiting orders. Covering ground. Give us liberty or give us death.
Infantry on the move. Key asset captured. Infantry on the move.
Mit adhassa ezeket itten tűz alatt? Az ég áldja már meg.
Anytime, anywhere.
Ez. Nem az. Ők. Jó.
GIs are here. Onwards.
Artillery standing by.
GIs are here. Drop them!
No one will slip past us.
Stars and stripes forever.
Need a spotter?
Nerves of steel, hearts of iron. On the move.
Jó, következő körben végünk is, annak végén is van az egész. Hoblemansznak
Yes, Commander.
itten őket.
Who are we?
Gyorsággal.
The big day.
Our forces are making headway into the continent. We now have a big enough beachhead to continuously supply and reinforce our troops in Normandy.
We're off to a good start. Everything is going according to plan. No throwing us back into the sea now.
I did not expect such a decisive victory, Eisenhower. Operation Overlord is an overwhelming success. We have finally opened the second front in Europe. And now we will not only end its occupation, but stamp out the plague of Nazism forever.
Azért még fejezzük be a játékot.
We will hold the line.
Így, mert azért még van még itt mit csinálni.
Fighting the good fight, yes, sir. Who are we fighting today, Sarge? Digging in at the strategic location. Red-blooded Americans with guns.
Így, hogy 400 pontunk legyen. Tökéletes. És akkor már is 3 tételt kapunk. Azt mondja, Lieutenant General, Command Point 30. Croix de Guerre with Palm. Plusz 2 soft attack az HQ-nak, Free France Government, és plusz 1 Command Point. Illetve 3900 Prestige. Nagyon jó.
Montgomery, what is the meaning of this? It took you 6 weeks to capture Caen. By that time, Bradley's forces had already breached the enemy lines and pushed inland.
Quite so. It was my generalship that made Bradley's breakthrough possible. I drew the German panzer divisions away from Bradley and demolished them.
General, our plan was for a massive, simultaneous advance. You were supposed to capture Caen on D-Day.
It was too well fortified for a tidy victory. Instead of wasting my men, I got Caen at a minimal cost. I knew what I was doing the whole time, I assure you.
That's the goddamn problem, Montgomery. You knew. And nobody else. An army is a team.
Managing our joint forces is not an easy task, Montgomery. Do not complicate it by your improvisation.
General Eisenhower, I fought the Hun out in the field since 1939. And you haven't been in a battle once. You're in no position to school me.
Monty, you watch your damn mouth. Don't forget who you're talking to.
Don't worry, George. Montgomery, be that as it may, I am the Supreme Allied Commander. And we have a chain of command.
Without a doubt, your logistical and organizing talents are admirable. I'll have a good use for them when I'm promoted to Field Marshal.
Gyerekek. Ezek ketten mintha gyerekek úgy szívassák egymást, ha kő, ha nem. Hú, de sokan lettünk így itt hirtelenjében. Eisenhower, Bradley, Montgomery, Patton. Jó. Nézzünk akkor csak arra rá, hogy mi vár ránk a következőben. Mark, jaj, édes mamám. Szóval el kell jutnunk azokhoz a bizonyos ejtőernyősökhöz, akiket ledobtak a Market Gardenba. Most szerencsére nem az ejtőernyősökkel kell szenvednünk, hanem a fölmentő egységet fogjuk majd irányítani, akik több-kevesebb sikerrel jutottak el a hídnál ragadt ejtőernyősökhöz, de ez már majd a következő kampány témája lesz. Jól van, fiúk, lányok és egyéb váltónemű LootMastaZ követők, ennyit voltunk akkor mára. Én még mindig széltoló vagyok. Vigyázzatok egymásra, magatokra, mindenkire, és találkozunk a következő videóban is. Na, szevasztok!